Hi, I'm Dr. Johnathan Miller, and if you're over 60, I need you to stop and listen. What I'm about to share is more than just a warning. It could be the key to saving your health, even your life. Millions of Americans, people just like you, hard-working, family-loving, and looking to enjoy their golden years, are unwittingly making a small but deadly mistake. It involves vitamins, and it's silently destroying your liver day by day, hour by hour. Are you wondering, am I making this mistake? Stick with me as I walk you through the facts and a solution that will blow your mind. In my 25-plus years as a liver specialist, I've seen heartbreaking stories. People who were once full of energy and love life suddenly find themselves feeling tired, having stomach cramps, or worse, facing irreversible liver damage. The scary thing is that most of them have no idea what they're doing. They think they're taking care of their health, but in reality, they're doing themselves a disservice. I'm talking about vitamin misuse, something that more than 60% of Americans over 60 do without even realizing it. You might be thinking, it's just a vitamin, how dangerous can it be? But let me be clear. Your liver is the unsung hero of your body, and when it's compromised, everything, your energy, your sleep, your ability to enjoy life falls apart. I'm not here to scare you, but to empower you. I've spent my career figuring out how to help people like you live healthier, longer lives. Today, I'm going to reveal a common mistake you can easily avoid and a simple solution that has changed the lives of thousands. But first, you need to understand why I'm so dedicated to this mission. Let me tell you my story, the story that brings me to you today. My name is Dr. Johnathan Miller, but I wasn't always the one standing in front of a microphone to share with thousands of people like this. I grew up in a small town in Nebraska where everyone knew each other by name, and life revolved around family gatherings on the weekends. My father, Henry, was the heart of our family. He was a farmer, a healthy man who always laughed out loud and told stories that made the whole family laugh. But when he turned 65, I noticed a change in him. He was tired, often complained of abdominal pain, and his smile faded. Doctors said it was just old age, but I didn't accept that answer. I vowed to myself that I would find out the truth, and that's why I became a liver specialist. But I have to admit I didn't always get it right. There were days when I was so busy with work that I missed my father's warning signs. When he died of liver complications, I blamed myself. I wished I had acted sooner, had listened more. It was that pain that motivated me to help people like you. People who may be feeling tired, anxious, or simply not as vibrant as they used to be. I know you because I saw my father go through it, and I don't want you or your loved ones to suffer like that. Through my years of research and work, I have built a reputation. From farmers in Iowa to executives in Manhattan, thousands of people have come to me for advice and treatment. They come because I don't just give advice, I deliver results. I have helped people in their 70s and 80s regain their energy, stay healthy, and enjoy life. But what I'm about to share with you today is more than just a treatment. It's a breakthrough discovery. Keep listening because the story is about to get a lot more interesting. Now let's get right to the point, because I want you to understand why I call this a deadly mistake. Millions of Americans over 60 are taking vitamins the wrong way, and they're doing serious damage to their livers. You might be thinking, Dr. Miller, what's so dangerous about vitamins? They're sold in every drugstore, advertised as healthy. But let me explain, and I promise to make it as clear as day. Your liver is like a factory that processes everything you put into your body, from food to medications to the vitamins you take every morning. When you take the wrong dose or the wrong type of vitamins, especially vitamins A, D, or even synthetic ones, they can build up in your liver, become toxic, and damage your precious liver cells. I've looked at hundreds of scientific papers from leading institutions like Harvard University and the Mayo Clinic, and this number is startling. Nearly 70% of Americans over 60 are taking vitamin supplements without understanding their long-term effects. Imagine pouring water into a full cup. It's going to overflow, right? Your liver is the same way. When it's overloaded, it can't handle it, leading to fatigue, abdominal pain, or worse, irreversible liver damage. I've seen patients like Robert, a 68-year-old auto mechanic in Ohio, who took a double dose of vitamin A because he thought it would improve his eyesight. The result? He was hospitalized with severe liver damage. This is not uncommon. It's happening all over the country, from small towns to big cities. You might be wondering, how do I know I'm doing it wrong? That's why I'm here. This mistake isn't your fault. We're bombarded with flashy ads and generic advice, but I want you to take ownership of your health. A healthy liver doesn't just help you feel energized, it also helps with everything from digestion to sleep. Understanding the problem is the first step, and I'll walk you through what you need to know to protect your liver. But first, I want to share a personal story. A mistake I made myself to show you that I'm not just a doctor, but someone who understands what you're going through. I want you to know that I'm not perfect, and I'm here not only as a doctor, but also as someone who has made mistakes. When I talk about the liver and health, I do not rely on books or research. I speak from the heart, from the painful lessons of my own life. My father, Henry, was the greatest man I have ever known. He grew up in Nebraska, worked in the cornfields, and always taught me that health is the most precious asset. But when he turned 65, I noticed that he was starting to fail. He was tired, complained of abdominal pain, and the light in his eyes was fading. I, a young doctor, fresh out of school, thought I knew everything, but I was wrong. I was so busy with work, with patients and research, that I didn't pay enough attention to my dad. I missed the warning signs that I now realize were related to his liver. When he died of liver complications, I felt like my whole world had collapsed. I blamed myself. If only I had acted sooner, if only I had listened more, maybe he would still be here. That pain changed me forever. It made me realize that health is not something we can take for granted, especially as we get older. I know you. I know the anxiety of not being able to play with your grandchildren, go for a walk, or simply enjoy a nice day. Because of my father, I've dedicated my career to helping people. This is a story about how you can help your liver function. I've worked with thousands of Americans to survive, but to truly live healthy, to veterans in Texas. First, understand that your liver is a wonder of nature. I don't want you to go through what my father endured. Drink what I felt and those vitamins you think are harmful. You deserve to live a healthy liver gets overwhelmed, and I'm here to guide you through that journey. Fatigue, stomachache, next, or a persistent feeling of important discovery. So, what do we do? I wish I'd known sooner. The first thing, and it could change the way you think about health forever. I researched now that we understand the myths about how vitamins can indiscriminate vitamin supplementation. I want to lead you down especially fat-soluble ones like A and D can build energy you deserve. Instead, I'm not here to tell you need to focus on giving your liver the right nutrients in the right amounts at the right exercise more. For example, foods rich in antioxidants like dark green vegetables, discoveries can help the liver repair damaged cells. And working with thousands of seniors, this is not the most exciting part. I want you to be curious because what I'm about to share is a discovery I wish I had known when my father was alive. In my years of working with leading scientists, I discovered that the liver needs more than just nutrition. It needs to be stimulated to heal itself. There are natural compounds studied by reputable organizations that can enhance the liver's ability to regenerate. I'm not talking about miracles, but real science, things that researchers have tested to support health in the most extreme conditions. Want to know what the secret is? I'll reveal it at the end of today's story, but first, let's hear the story of Eleanor, a 71-year-old retired teacher in Oregon. She thought she would never have the strength to walk with her club again. After applying the principles I've shared, not pills but a smart approach to nutrition, she led a 10-mile walk. That's the power of proper liver care. What I want you to understand is that you can do this. It doesn't have to be complicated, just the right knowledge and a little action. Keep listening because I'm going to give you specific steps to get started and a secret that will make you look at liver health in a whole new way. We've come a long way today from misunderstanding vitamins to discovering how to protect your liver. Now I want to tell you straight. You're at a crossroads. One path is to continue as you have been ignoring the signs of fatigue pain and potential liver damage. The other is to take control of your health starting today. I'm Dr. Johnathan Miller, and I believe you have the power to choose the second path. I've seen thousands of people from retirees in Arizona to veterans in Pennsylvania change their lives simply by listening and taking action. And I want you to be the next one. Do you want to wake up every day feeling energized? Do you want to play with your grandchildren without feeling exhausted or enjoy the hobbies you used to love? It all starts with your liver. I'm not asking you to change your entire life. I'm asking, Are you willing to take a little time to learn more about liver care? In my 25+ years of practice, I've learned that health doesn't come from complicated solutions, but from small, smart steps. Start by examining your vitamin routine. Ask your family doctor if the dosage you're taking is appropriate. Also, prioritize liver-supporting foods like spinach walnuts or green tea. These are simple yet powerful. I lost my father because I didn't act quickly enough, and I don't want you to have to face that pain. Today, I urge you, don't wait. Don't think old age is the reason for your fatigue. Seek information, ask questions, and take ownership of your health. I'm not here to warn you, but to give you hope. You can live a healthy, vibrant life no matter your age. I've seen people in their 80s climbing mountains, dancing, and enjoying life because they take care of their livers. Be one of them. Next, I'm going to reveal the secret I promised, an amazing truth about the liver that I wish I knew sooner. Stay with me because it will change the way you think about health forever. We've been on a journey together today, from the vitamin myth to simple ways to protect your liver. And now, as I promised, it's time to reveal the amazing secret, a truth about the liver that I wish I had known when my father was alive. Are you ready? During my years working with scientists at the National Institutes of Health, I discovered that your liver is more than just a processing organ. It has an incredible ability to regenerate itself even in your 70s and 80s. But here's the part that blew my mind. There are natural compounds found in everyday foods like turmeric and green tea that can kickstart this regeneration process. Research from the University of California shows that these compounds, when used properly, can help your liver repair damage and function like it did when you were younger. I wish I had known this sooner to help my dad. But today, I'm here to make sure you have the chance he didn't. The secret isn't a magic pill or an expensive fix. It's within your reach. By simply adjusting your eating habits, prioritizing liver-supporting foods, and checking your vitamin intake with your doctor, you can unlock your liver's regenerative power. I've seen people like Harold, a 75-year-old Iowa farmer, regain their vitality simply by adding turmeric to their meals and reducing their vitamin D intake as directed by their doctor. It's science, it's hope, and it's something you can start today. I'm Dr. Johnathan Miller, and my mission is to help you live a healthy, vibrant life no matter your age. Don't let your liver suffer silently for another day. This is your chance to take control of your health, to play with your grandchildren, to dance, or to enjoy your golden years. A healthy liver, a happy life. Take action now. I believe in you.